What's the word, fam? All my justice for Nipsey riders. It's your boy LC. I'm just over here sharing an article that came out today. There was actually a few that came out about Nipsey. This I found to be the most interesting one, especially because it was on the Shade Room or posted on the Shade Room. So let me read it to y'all. The mother of Nipsey Hussle's daughter files legal documents objecting to the current guardianship agreement. Okay, so Tanisha Foster, right there. Roommates. The end of the month will mark the third anniversary of the passing of the late Nipsey Hussle. While his legacy still lives on, his family is still fighting to ensure his daughter has the proper care. Currently, the Askedam family is still involved in a legal battle over the custody of his daughter, Emani Askedam. According to the blast, the mother of his 13-year-old daughter, Tanisha Foster, is objecting to the current guardianship agreement set in place with Nipsey's brother Sam Asghedom and other family members having custody. Tanisha made strong claims about her and Nipsey in a recent filing, stating they were in a loving relationship when his death was in 2019. Mind you, that loving relationship is in quotes. However, many of us were familiar with this very public relationship with Lauren London, the mother of his son Cross. Before his death, he and Tanisha shared custody of Emani, and he was the primary source of financial support for Emani and Tanisha, uh, including housing, food, and other living expenses. At the time of Nipsey's death, Tanisha says she allowed guardianship to take hold, giving several of Nipsey's family members custody of the child. Documents state Tanisha's motivation for doing so was in recognition of her own financial limitations, her desire to maintain the standard of living and family contact the minor had experienced with the paternal family before her father's death, and upon the verbal assurances that each of them would act in the best interest of Emani. However, it appears that Tanisha is no longer happy with the agreement. She claims shortly after agreeing, Nipsey's family began using their financial position and influence to disregard their priorities and control the desires of Emani and Tanisha by withholding financial assistance and reducing visitation. Tanisha claims another issue in the filing is that Nipsey's family has frequently demonstrated their dislike for her and favors Lauren London. The filing says Nipsey's family have frequently demonstrated their disdain for Emani's mother in favor of Lauren London, who is the mother of the other two minors. Such attitude may impact the ability for the family to carry out their fiduciary duties as guardian of the minor's estate. Tanisha vows that she has continued to be an active part of Emani's life. She spends the night with me often. I take her to school, and I continue to do the things a parent would with their child, she said. I am very unhappy that the guardians will not take my calls. They have blocked me on their cell phones. I have to go through a third party, or Emani, to communicate with the guardians. Tanisha and the Askedon family are expected to head to court tomorrow. We'll keep you updated as more info becomes available. Um, so I just wanted to share that with y'all. No opinions really attached to it. I guess we'll see how it goes tomorrow. But we're a week away from Nipsey's third year anniversary, and seems like things are already in motion, algorithm wise. But anyhow, hopefully they get to the bottom of that because I don't even think it's fair that Tanisha doesn't get to see Emani and she loses sole custody of her, or even partial custody of her. I think that's wrong. Anyhow, much love, fam. One.